As some of you may or may not know, I have just purchased, well, I know some of you know, but not all of you know. I've just purchased a very expensive machine, and this is my clothing business, or what's left of my clothing that I have not, I've actually shut down the web store until I can figure out how I could do this cheaper so I actually make some more money instead of somebody else. Which, you know, I don't mind other people making money, but, you know, I'm kind of like I'd like to control my own businesses and not rely on other people. So anyways, what I've done is I've bought this extraordinarily expensive machine here, and I've got her all set up, and I am actually going to go ahead and lock that thing, and I'm going to start sewing, and you will be able to see what I'm about to do. Look at that. I hope that it's spelling it properly. Wow, this is going to be big. Now, I'm going to flip my camera upside down. You ready for this? Okay, so now you're upside down, but you can read what I'm about to embroider on the back of this t-shirt. Let me flip you back around. And I had to flip it upside down because of the way the shirt goes on. Now, this is actually my first embroidered shirt that I think will work out really nicely. I'll show you when it's done. It has a 25-minute run time to complete the 3 colors that I have. I have white, blue, and green, as you possibly maybe could have seen. I love this. Tell me that doesn't look sweet. Now, the reason that I've stepped up to the embroidery machine over the normal, and this is going to be really cool. Watch what this thing is going to do. I'm going to wear this shirt today, by the way. Now watch this. Ready? Tell me that's not cool. Not even a tail. See how it outlines the whole thing? Uh-oh. We might have a problem. Yep. It's telling me my bobbin thread is not working. I got to look through the neck hole here and see what the story is here. Sometimes it'll do this. So, let me figure this guy out. Yeah, seems to be okay. There's plenty of bobbin thread in there. And these machines are so simple to operate. They really are. I was talking to the nice ladies that got me started in this the other day, and they're like, oh yeah, once you feel the click, you're good to go. Hit the close button, hit the lock button, hit the green button, and you should go again. And it should do it. Is it going to? Yes sir, yes ma'am. There it is. Okay, so it will do this completely throughout this whole entire thing. Hopefully it doesn't screw up, but that's why it does the outline, so you don't have those little mess ups. But anyway, the reason I am going from the printed shirt here, and I've done some tests here. This is my little design that I made. I'm probably not going to use that one, but anyway, this one here, I like this one. The one on the back is a little bit complicated for that. Not complicated, there's just going to be a lot of thread involved. But what happens is this actually peels and cracks. And actually the shirt that I'm wearing has been a good one. But sometimes I'm getting some complaints about the silk screening. So I've decided, instead of silk screening, I thought that the, here we go again. I thought that the embroidery was much nicer than what than what the silk screening is. And it's doing a beautiful job, by the way. I mean, come on. Come on. Wait till the blue gets on there. But anyways, I'm going to shut this off, and I'll get back to you in a little bit. It's got 22 minutes of work to do yet. And this is actually a rather complicated shirt to do, but it's a beautiful shirt. It takes longer to do this, but this shirt, as you wear it, the shirt will wear out long before that embroidery does. So that's the reason that I'm doing this, because as you know, I'm about quality. This American quality shirts, and it's all about quality. I really hate crap quality. Not that silk screening is crap quality, but it does not last as long as the embroidery will. And this embroidery will last forever. It's just, you'll be replacing the shirt and the embroidery will still look as good as it did the day that I put it on there. And I am the guy doing it now. So, yeah, that's the deal. Watch this thing. It's going to make a G. You're doing a great job, too. Sexy. I'm hoping it all fits on this thing. Anyways, there you go. I'll be right back. Well, we're getting there. It says 9 minutes left. Which I kind of find hard to believe. There's a lot of lettering that has to go into this thing yet. It's working. And you'll be able to tell the quality of this shirt when it's done. It is just, I think it's fantastic. As long as I haven't screwed up and sewed the shirt together at the bottom, right? I did that already. I had to cut some stitching. But if your stabilizer underneath is really good and you use enough of it, you won't have any bunching or anything. So you can't be stingy with stabilizer. I did have that little issue. See, now we're moving on to the next one. I did have that little issue with the first ones that I did because, you know, I'm a cheap bastard sometimes and I just didn't want to overspend on the stabilizer, but the stabilizer is very important. And this particular stabilizer, when you wash this a couple times, it actually turns into like a velvet feel to it. Now, I did that little insignia there, and I have not even cut off I haven't cut off any of the stabilizer for the simple reason I'm going to use this Messick's shirt. Yes, this Messick's shirt as a test. I can test all my different labels and stuff, or different, yeah, what do you call it? Logos on each one on there. I will still wear that shirt, but so yeah, I'll still wear that shirt, but it's going to be, let's say, tested on for quite a while. But anyways, I'll get back to you when this is finished now, or at least when it's doing the chrome part, because I love green. Green's my favorite color. Now tell me this isn't cool. I could sit here and watch this all day if I didn't have a million things to do. But I kind of want to wear the shirt. I may even just give it to my nephew, because it's really a cool shirt. Chester might wear it, I'm not sure though. You see how far that thing is stretching. You don't really want to go any more than, say, 10 millimeters, but it's doing a great job. Look how big that's going to be. You'll be able to see that chrome green there for quite a ways. Beautiful. You can hear it going through that stabilizer, going punch, 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 punch. I'm sure New Holland isn't going to like this, but to be honest with you, it's the truth, man. New Holland just doesn't have it over chrome. Somebody's calling. Okay, it's doing its finishing touches here now. turned out really nice. Actually, it better turn out really nice. I'm just hoping that it feels pretty comfortable on the back side. You don't really feel anything back here. I got my hand underneath and I'm feeling what the embroidery feels like. And it feels really nice. So I don't believe that it's going to be a problem at all to wear it. But I'm going to wear it for a day and run it through the washing machine. Or maybe I'll run it through the washing machine and then wear it. I don't know. One or the other. And that should be that. I think it's a beautiful shirt though. Wow. I'll have to do a couple John Deere shirts, you know. But anyway, there you go. Be back in a second. Okay, so there it is. Now, what you have to do is you got to reach your hands underneath there, and these hoops, they're a two-piece hoop, and I'll show you. Oh, jeez. You just slide it out of there pretty easily. You can kind of set that there. Wow, that's pretty nice. You just forget that New Holland, right? Pull the other half out. Done. And then we get to turn it inside out. But for the most part, there it is. What a beautiful, beautiful shirt. Forget New Holland, step up to a crown. There you go. Anyway, thanks for watching, and there's going to be a lot more of this type of thing coming to YouTube and my web store. And yeah, thanks again.